I'm Scott DeCamp with CatchMark, and this is a Montague profile. Today we're putting the spotlight on Montague Quiz Bowl, and we have with us seniors Simon Morse and Richard Kroll. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Excellent. Thank you for having us.
What does the competition look like?
The different teams, well, it'll be like one team against one team, and it's divided into two halves with two different rounds each. The first round being a bunch of questions where both teams can answer, and whoever gets that right gets 3 follow-up questions. And then that lasts for about 10 minutes, and then there's a 1-minute lightning round, which has an overarching theme to it. And then, there are different scores and everything. And then there'll be a break, and then we'll do that again with the second half. And then the two halves, the team scores will be combined, and whoever has the higher score will win the game.
What do practices look like?
Practices look like one of two things. You're either reading questions from last year, and it's the same thing. You get a toss-up question, and you have to answer that. And if you don't, you get follow-up questions or whatnot. The only difference is there's no other competing team, at least not this year, due to the amount of people. Last year there was, and the two teams would, in their own school, the two would compete against each other. And then the other version of practice is just going over, I don't know if anyone's played with Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit is the game, just going through random cards of trivia or just sitting around talking. I think we cover a lot of subjects in the bus ride.
Yeah, we did. Because we'd just go over that and play that while we were say we had driving all the way up to Manistee, we would bring a little box of Trivial Pursuit cards and just read them to each other. Not necessarily playing the game proper, but pull out a card. What is the capital of Mongolia or something?
What can you tell me about your Quiz Bowl team? What makes it a fun group to be around?
Really the people and their attitude. It obviously has this atmosphere where everyone is very nerdy, of course, but also just the people are very fun to be with. We'll joke around a lot, and you'll have inside jokes and a lot. If one of us one time I made a random guess at a question, it was Mary Shelley, and for the rest of it, that was just an inside joke. It was Mary Shelley, but it's those sort of inside jokes and common experiences that sort of bind us together, and it's just a generally very fun group to be in because of our personalities.
I will say, opposed to other extracurricular activities, this is a group of, I haven't been in sports so I can't speak that, but this is a group of people who, when you get them together, if they have a small disagreement or well, I didn't hear that fact exactly, that breaks out a whole deep conversation. You have people digging for facts and reaching in the back of their brain, pulling out things that you would never expect. So it's a very, it's loose and relaxed, but it's also on your toes in the sense cognitively.
Yeah, we will be we'll be very competitive with each other on the most minute details, possibly to a stubborn fault.
Yes, that's the one downside of it. But we all have fun with it in the end.
Well, great job, guys. It's always fun learning about new things, such as Quiz Bowl. Appreciate you being on.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I'm Scott DeCamp with CatchMark, and this was a Montague Profile. Thanks for watching, everybody.